It's week 13 of the NFL, and our focus is on this team's superstar tight end. He's gonna be a busy man in the passing game. We're just moments away from the action, just ahead on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth. But Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense,
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
and he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The visitors' offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Finding room at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's second and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Hopkins sent in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it! And he will score! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the move is caught. They face second down and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's enough for a first down. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get into the end zone.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still 2nd down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The home team's offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. It is Hopkins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And his guys will tie this game up here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He pulls it in around the 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. And that will be a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Hopkins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a run on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run now on 2nd down. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's into the end zone. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll stick with him again. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still third down.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
A gain of 5. Result is a first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now this time they'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First down and 10.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Open man, right side. He's got it. Look at the big man go. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that. They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Here's first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. They'll stick to the ground. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down. They'll run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So now a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, 2nd and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for our visitors. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.